Divya, I want to ask you, you come from the technology background, and there is, when we talk about growth today, innovation today, technology has to go in hand. You have to be updated, right? What have you seen? What are the technology adoption in your industry and decisions that you have made, which has also helped you to scale in this leadership role?
Thanks for that question. I think we all have been talking a lot about the emerging technologies and its adoption in the industry today. I have diverse experience of 22 years. I have worked across retail and BFSI domains. Right now, I am into a digital transformation role for the insurance industry. So insurance sector has been a laggard so far because of the regulatory compliance and data sensitivity that we have across. So we have adopted digital transformation and emerging technology adoption very late. But recently 5 to 7 years, the trend has gone upward and the velocity of digital transformation has drastically increased. Um, so one notable example that I have seen, that we have a business vertical of claims processing, which is our bread and butter. Because when a client buys a policy from insurance company, then the claim processing has to be so good, such a good experience for that client that it becomes, returning business for us. And then with the word of mouth, this is what impacts the bottom line of any insurance company. So without talking about my own organization, I can give one example of Lemonade in the US. They have gone from days of, processing a claim to 3 seconds. I mean, this sounds like magic, and it is really magic happening over there with the AI-driven technology that they have implemented. I really want to talk about it a little. What they have done, it's very interesting. They have implemented a AI gym. It's a claims bot. So when the claimant, that person enters the claim into the mobile app, the AI gym chatbot, it asks the claimant to record a video explaining the incident of what happened, why that person is asking for a claim. Now, there they have implemented behavioral science. So what they have done, they have implemented natural language processing. They scan the eye movement, body language, gestures, face expressions, tonality, pitch of the voice, and how many fillers the person is using. With that, they do two things. Number one, by asking the claimant to do that video recording, through behavioral science, they have already created a psychological deterrent in the mind. That when you are speaking, when you are being dishonest, then you already, your gestures will change, right? Huh? Did- yeah. And then what they do is, on that basis, they assign a honesty score. So this is called an honesty pledge, and on that basis, they assign an honesty score. Now, when the AI gym receives a claim, then it interprets the entire data, cross-references the policy of that policyholder, and run 18 anti-fraud algorithms. Please be mindful, all this is happening in 3 seconds. Okay. Now, the algorithms are being run, and over the period of time, they have implemented supervised and unsupervised machine learning on large data volumes to make it more accurate for every person. Yeah, yeah. And then within 3 seconds, after all of this processing through artificial intelligence, they initiate the bank transaction also. All of this is happening. So how much time I have taken to explain it? So this is the impact of technology. I mean, I was so overwhelmed after reading it as a case study. And recently they published that they've done it in 2 seconds also. I was really awed. I come from, yeah. So, yes, that is being taken care by the machine learning algorithms. No, no, no. Within all of this processing, they are running the anti-fraud algorithms to identify if it is an illegitimate or a legitimate claim. They do it within this all processing.
So 1 minute, if I can chip in, sorry.
Yeah.
I being a CFO, huh?
I want to finish
That was
my
a good
question.
intervention.
So I want to finish my question. I'm saying, end of the day, it's a machine, right? Because human is human and machine is machine. I'm a filmmaker. We have AI. I don't care. AI won't get emotions. We say. So same way, it's a machine. There is obviously going to be some percentage of inaccuracy for sure. How do you make up for it? It's a loss percentage that you have. What do you have? Like that, I would like to know.
I think over here she's just giving an example.
I'm not from that
what
company.
She's giving an example from what she has learned. Yep.
But I will give some other analogy. So even if you understand that there is a 1% error of chance, just hypothetically assume
There will
that
be
there
3
is
to 5% error of chances.
could be.
there.
What would be the value of claim and what the amount of savings they are generating? If you try to balance it out, the amount of savings they are generating would be humongous as compared to the loss that they would be incurring. So at the end of the day, still whatever they are doing is much more valuable and they would be
Absolutely.
generating much
So
more
coming
profit
to
out
the
of it.
impact of technology through these algorithms and through this implementation, their agents are able to focus more on client building, relationship building. Their employees get an opportunity to learn all the emerging technologies, and they are giving a good client experience through which they are able to generate more business, directly impacting the bottom line of the company. So this
what
is the
did-
impact of technology on insurance, and there is so much many more impact on technology that has already happened on the retail side of business. But yeah.
So uh, maybe we can take the questions after the end of the session, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. Uh, so what you're saying is that as leaders, you have to know what is a trend,
Yes.
what is happening in technology. I think that's what you're trying to convey.
Yes. See, because I come from a digital transformation background, if I do not equip myself with this kind of information and
Absolutely.
trending technology, I cannot do anything for Sun Life.
Right, right. So that's one way to reach that up the ladder,
Yes.
knowing what's happening around the world and across the globe. Great, thank you. Uh, but we're talking about leadership,